Ada County voters are turning out for the presidential election, and with record-breaking numbers. The clerk says the long ballot filled with contentious races and measures means more people are heading to the polls to vote early. Abby Davis is following this story for us. Abby, growth also playing a big role.
Hunter, the more people moving to the area, the more voters. Despite that, Ada County Clerk Trent Triple says there is a different kind of energy around this election.
You ready to vote now?
Early voters like Julie Potter
It's my way of expressing myself.
are keeping election workers busier than ever.
When I usually vote, there's maybe 3 or 4 people in the voting poll. And today I saw about 20, 30 people.
There's a lot of energy, right? We've seen higher turnout rates than we've normally seen in this type of election, both in absentee and in-person early voting.
Since early voting started in Ada County on the 15th, Clerk Trent Triple says roughly 23,000 people have cast their ballot as of Monday evening.
To compare that with like 2016, at this time in the voting, we had about 13,000 in-person early votes. 2020 election, we only had about 16,000 votes at this point.
There are a couple very controversial things on the ballot this time.
Not only does that include the presidential race, but Proposition 1, which would change how Idahoans vote in primary and general elections. Candy Knost
I am proud to say I have never missed an election.
isn't surprised by the record-breaking numbers.
We have more people all the time, and so that accounts for some of it. And the other part is maybe people are trying to become more informed about what's going on in their world today.
Potter agrees.
I think people are turning out more because they want to be more vocal.
We're excited to administer the election. We're excited for the results. We hope that everyone else is as well, and that through that they can find a satisfaction in participating in a truly democratic process.
Ada County, along with other counties like Blaine and Twin Falls, are ahead of the game. Most counties started early voting today. Blaine County Clerk Stephen McDougall Graham couldn't say whether they've broken any records. He did say they're extremely busy, though. Between 300, 400 people are voting early in person every day. McDougall Graham says the high numbers are likely because of the contested ballot measures and races, both nationally and locally. He's thankful voters are keeping the peace.
I would say is probably one of the more civil sort of early voting periods that I've experienced so far, which has just been it's been nice. We've got a great community here that's really engaged, and they're turning out in big numbers.
I also talked to the Twin Falls County Clerk about voter turnout. She didn't have hard data about whether more people have voted in the election compared to this time last year, but she said it seems like more people are turning out than in past presidential elections. Hunter?
You know, like they say, no better time than the present.
Exactly.
Thank you, Abby. Well, if you want to beat the lines, you can vote early until 5 p.m. on November 1st. The last day to request an absentee ballot is October 25th. If you've not registered yet, you can do that online at voteidaho.gov.